Good morning. It's Friday. The sun is shining all day. What are you doing? What? It's about 1 degree right now, but should get up to 9. What are we gonna do today? We're gonna do my favorite thing in the whole world. Go and pick up a new bike. Now look, I know you guys are going to be like, Geordie, not again, what is going on? But just hear me out. I've found a bike that ticks every single box of what I've been looking for. I didn't know this bike even existed until a couple of weeks ago when I was doing my research. So I'm very, very excited to go and pick it up. Obviously going to bring you along. This is what life's about. Seeking discomfort, adventures, new experiences, having fun. Let's get cracking with the day. Okay, so just got off the station at Gunnersbury. Never been here before. It is West London, near Chiswick. Well, actually is classed as Chiswick, I think. Sun's still shining, it's a lovely day. I've got my thermals on, so I think I might be a little bit hot. But anyway, walking to the dealer now. Very excited to show you the new bike and talk you through why I chose this one, why it ticks every single box of mine. So yeah, let's go. Hey, how you doing? Right, Jack, I've been dealing with Jack, so I was gonna come pick up a bike. Cool, I'll shout out. Alright, cheers. Cheers.
.1 mile since they've done their safety check.
Yeah, totally fine.
Route test.
Yeah.
They have the half tank of fuel in there for you, which is nice.
Sweet, that's always good. Okay, all the paperwork is done. Keys have been handed over. I am a proud new owner of a Honda Rebel 1100 Touring 2024. Before I leave, I just wanted to check this Honda NSX out. It's my dream car. Look at that. Wow. Even got NSX on the number plate. That is so sick. That is so sick. Right, put you on my helmet POV and we're going to ride to the legendary Ace Cafe in London because it's only 4 miles down the road. Never been there before, worth checking out. Brand new bike, new experiences. This is what life is about. My trusty backpack from Trip Machine. I've got my thermals on, it's so hot. Hoping the sound levels are all good. 25 minutes, 4.4 miles. Key ignition down here. 132 miles this bike's done. Practically brand new. Do its first start up. I've never even heard this bike. Obviously we'll get a custom exhaust when I can afford it, but right now all my money has been blown on this bike. Okie dokie. Brake, mirrors, kickstand up, start, and there she blows. Awesome. So it has rider modes. I'll sport, user, rain. I'm going to keep it in standard at the moment. 1100cc, same engine as the Africa Twin. Into gear. Okie dokie. Big bump. Off we go. Woohoo! It shifts well. Feels very expensive. Gears feel good. Got a nice clonk to them, but not too hard. Wow. This thing shifts. So, let's be open-minded about this bike, okay? And hear me out. So I've said this bike ticks every one of my boxes. And what are my boxes, you may ask? So I wanted a cruiser. I love cruisers, I always have done. However, they're always too heavy and they're always too slow. This cruiser is lighter than a Sportster 883, but has double the horsepower. 85 horsepower this has. 1100 engine, the same engine as an Africa Twin, and it's cheaper than any other cruiser that you can find. So the Touring model comes stock with pannier bags and a fairing. This has cruise control as standard, rider modes, has everything you could ask for on a bike. Light and easy, nimble, and it rides like a sports bike. It's incredible. Okay. Wow, this gearbox is fantastic. So smooth. Alright, I was supposed to do a U-turn here, but I don't really know how. My lad, it doesn't say no U-turn, so I think I can do this. Also, this exhaust is meaty. Oh god, I can't do it that way. I have to go this way. Alright. Sorry, I'm completely lost. I've never ever been to this part of London before. West London, try to avoid like the plague, like most parts of London nowadays, but it's actually kind of pretty. Anyway, off we go. Ready? Woohoo! Wow, this thing has power. It downshifts really nice and smooth. That's really nice. Anyway, what was I saying? The boxes. So cruiser, tick. I wanted something that could tour. This has hard bags and a fairing standard from factory. So tick, it can tour. Tick, it's a cruiser. Tick, it's lightweight. Tick, it has enough power to do motorways and sporty rides. I needed it to be under 10 grand, which it was way under 10 grand. We've got to go this way. So all the reviews on this bike have been nothing but good. The only bad thing that they said about it was the seat was a little bit hard and the riding position was a bit uncomfortable, but I'm not feeling that at the moment. I'm really not feeling that at the moment. I think the seat's just fine, even though I'm going to be changing it. And the riding position is great. Obviously the pegs are quite high, so it doesn't scrape when you go around corners. They're like mid controls, they're not forward controls like cruisers, but because of that you can ride it like a sports bike. This thing apparently handles just like a sports bike. So again, another box ticked. After riding that Daytona Triumph that you saw in my previous video, I definitely got the itch for a sports bike, but knew it wasn't a long-term thing to have a sports bike because I couldn't really tour on it. Whereas this, I could literally go to France on it tomorrow. Got the two big panniers, I've got a backpack, and you're off for a long weekend, easy. So another box I needed ticking was I needed to be able to customize it, and there's so many customizable parts for this. Obviously not as much as a Sportster Evo, but there's plenty of brands that are doing custom parts for this. You can get Vance & Hines exhausts, you can get Burley brand accessories. Burley brand have done a whole section for this Rebel. I always turned a blind eye to Honda Rebels. I thought, nah, they're just fake Sportsters really, they look a bit ugly, but after doing research and finding out that they do a touring model from factory and how cool it looked with this front batwing fairing and the panniers, it looks like a proper mini bagger. It's like really cool bagger style, but it's not huge and slow and unreliable. Honda reliability. 1100cc Africa twin engine. That's won Dakar races. That's like the most legendary ATV bike you can get. Anyway, I could talk forever about it. These pegs are great. They're like really far out and they're very comfortable. Obviously I've never ridden this bike before, so I don't really know how wide it is at the back. So riding through London, I'm a little bit wary of trying to lane split and get through gaps. Enough of me rambling on about the bike. We are off to the legendary Ace Cafe. Never ever been there before, but because I'm this side of town, I thought let's go check it out. Why not? It's a beautiful sunny day. Just got a brand new beautiful bike. Got the day off work. It's payday. Let's go to Ace Cafe. Noisy bike. Right, here's one I know you're going to be asking. I know you're going to want to know. Where is the Dyna gone? The Dyna has gone to a new owner who can handle it. That dyno for me, far too heavy. I'm small, I'm like 5'8" on a good day. I've not got very big muscles, and I just found that dyno heavy, especially going around the country roads where I live with the gravel, things like that. I just wasn't enjoying riding it. It was that heavy that I ended up knocking my neighbour's wall over trying to get it in and out of where I live. So yeah, half a mile away. I was going to see what this puppy can do, but I also have no idea where I am, so I don't want to risk going the wrong way again and getting stuck in all of that traffic. What is that? That's awesome. Look at that. Hoo Hing. That's so cool. It smells well good. That must have been like some kind of restaurant. Right, around here. Bumpy, bumpy. Whoop. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Cool, S2000. Like it, like it. Nice cafe, fantastic. Just park here, look at that little Honda Monkey and an R1, wow. Hey bro, you alright? Let's go see what this is all about. Thank you. No, it's be alright for that. Thank you, cheers. See you later. Happy birthday, mate. Okay, just had a lovely omelette and chips in the Ace Cafe. Very cool to check out. I've never been here before, so it's yeah, pretty cool. Heritage and history here. Very quiet as well. I think tonight is bike night apparently. Sun's out. The bike is looking very cool. A Harley lowrider just turned up, so I'm actually going to go have a quick look at that before we leave. Club style 2-in-1 exhaust. It's exactly how I would style it. Beautiful. Very cool. The saddleman seat. Yeah, no expense spared on that one for sure. That's sick. Got the speakers. Hog on the number plate. Sick. Right, onwards and upwards. Let's get home. I'm going to avoid the motorway. That looks horrible, but I think we might be able to filter through. We'll give it a go. We will give it a go. My phone is probably going to die as well. 20%, so hope not, because I'll have no idea where we're going. I mean, if we can get to East London, that would be a win. Shades going on. It is nice and sunny. Start her up. This bike is sick. Oh shit, I'm gone wrong already. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna go that way. This way, apparently. Come on, sat-nav, what are you doing to me? Rerouting. There we go. What a beautiful, beautiful day to collect the bike. Merging onto the North Circular. Definitely nicer roads to ride on, but glad I got to check out Ace Cafe. That was alright. It was kind of as I was expecting. I knew it was in a bit of an industrial park. It was a bit of a greasy spoon, but I respect the heritage and yeah, the history it's got with the biking community. Let's get my filtering skills on. Take it easy. Ain't gonna get through there, I don't think. Yeah, I don't quite know how big these bags are at the back, so it's so we've just got to take it a little bit easy filtering for now. God, I'm on this road for 8 miles. This is disgusting. Oh well. This thing's lovely, cruises along beautifully. And I actually think I'm like the perfect height for it. I can imagine like a over 6 foot guy probably make the bike look a little bit small, but I think the dyno was the opposite. I look like a little boy on that dyno. Just pulled over. It was a very boring ride back, so I didn't film too much of it, but to put you on my handlebars instead of my POV, just so we can have a little talk. Everything I read and watched online is true. This bike is absolutely fantastic and does everything you want and more. Has enough power, but it's not intimidating. It's really light and easy to manage. Cruises at 70 perfectly. Just a really great bike, all in all. Looking forward to taking it on some twisties and really feeling the sportiness of it, but for now, just cruising is so much fun. Sun's been up the whole way home. It's been lovely. Traffic was pretty awful, but I got used to filtering. Pretty simple to do on this bike. Just got to be a little bit conscious of them bags on the back, but I believe they're exactly the same width as this front fairing, so it's quite easy to tell if you're going to hit or not, because you've got the big front wing in the front. And if you've got this far, thank you so much. I do really appreciate you sticking around with all my antics. This bike is the bike that's going to take us around the world this year, and obviously I'll bring you along with me. We're going to have modifications, we're going to have adventures, we're going to have great times. I'm very, very excited to do it.